Coming in at 395 points and represented by the frosty white and light blue D20 is going to be the Gladiatrons, and they're bringing along the hero James Murphy. They have the following abilities. Gladiatrons have Cyberclaw. All small or medium opponent figures that enter or occupy a space adjacent to any Gladiatron may not move. Figures affected by Cyberclaw cannot be moved by any special power on any army card or glyph. Melee Defense 1. When rolling defense dice against a normal attack from an adjacent figure, Gladiatrons add 1 die. Shotgun Blast Special Attack. Range 5, Attack 3. Choose a figure to attack. Any figures adjacent to the chosen figure are also affected by the Shotgun Blast Special Attack. James only needs clear sight shot at the chosen figure. Roll attack dice once for all affected figures. Each figure rolls defense dice separately. James cannot be affected by his own Shotgun Blast Special Attack. And Whip 12. After moving and before attacking, choose a small or medium figure adjacent to James. Roll a 20-sided die. If you roll a 12 or higher, the chosen figure cannot roll any defense dice if attacked by James this turn. Represented by the blue D20 and coming in at 395 points, we have the Omnicron Repulsors, and they're bringing along the hero Thyraxis Dragoon. So, they have the following abilities. Circuitry Overload. After moving and before attacking, you must roll the 20-sided die once for each Soulborg figure adjacent to any Omnicron Repulsors you control. If the figure is a squad figure and you roll a 13 or higher, destroy that figure. If the figure is a hero figure and you roll a 16 or higher, that figure receives a wound. Omnicron Repulsors are not affected by Circuitry Overload. And Targeting Beacon. When attacking a non-adjacent figure, all Soulborg figures you control who follow Jandar add 1 die to their attack if at least one Omnicron Repulsor you control is adjacent to the defending figure. EMP Response. If an Omnicron Repulsor you control successfully defends against an attack by a Soulborg figure, you must roll a 20-sided die. If you roll a 14 or higher, the attacking figure must immediately end its turn, and all order markers must be removed from its army card or cards if your opponent has more than one common army card for that figure. Maddening Chitter 14. Once per round, before taking a turn with Thyraxis Dragoon, you may choose an enemy figure within 6 clear sight spaces of Thyraxis and roll the 20-sided die. If you roll a 14 or higher, you may look at one unrevealed order marker on that figure's army card. You may then choose any other figure controlled by the same player and move the order marker to that figure's army card. Battle Frenzy 16. After attacking with Thyraxis Dragoon, roll the 20-sided die. If you roll a 16 or higher, you may attack again with Thyraxis. Today's map is the Waters of Life, and the glyph bag has yielded 2 treasure glyphs, symbol side up, 2 regular glyphs, symbol side up, and I added 2 glyphs of Kelda on each side of the decorative Marro Hive. A little bit of a boring match today because both these guys are pretty weak without support, and the Gladiatrons specifically being weak without the Blastatrons weaker. And there's still dice involved, so they can still get some kills. Let's get the D20s, plink them in the dice cup, and roll for initiative. Alright, 4-1. Gladiatron's going first. I have the X order marker, but this is kind of where playing solo has its drawbacks. Is if I use Maddening Chitter or whatever else, I'll know where the order markers are, so I just gotta pretend I don't. Anyway, Gladiatrons are gonna move, and they have a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop here. Glyph of Ivor, range +4. Pretty useless. Well, now James Murphy has a range of 11, so not too bad. Probably have to start utilizing him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just stop in the water right there. This side of the battlefield has Omnicron Repulsors. I just said I know where all the order markers are, and it took me 3 tries to find the number 1. Have movement of 5, and their circuitry overload does not affect themselves. We better start swinging this way, I think. No, there's still a glyph over there. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one will go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Order marker number 2, Gladiatrons. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Astrid. Attack +1. Normal attack is +1. Well, no. I think it'd be safer to go this way. That's all height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Stranded and alone, and most likely going to be attacked. Omnicron Repulsors. If you have noticed, I've made a mistake with the order marker on every card. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really worth it there. Playing it safe and slow. Gladiatrons. And get that one there. Go here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swamp water not stopping movement. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a little bit of a slow start. Let's see if we can start some action here now, though. So, should not have moved him there with their... Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop there. All right. Circuitry overload. After moving and before attacking, you must roll the 20-sided die. All right, 13 or higher. These guys die on a roll of 13. We'll start with Gliffy Boy, then middle, then end. 17. Bzzz, he's dead. Middle. 2. You're fine. And you. 11. Also fine. All right. Now we will get some attacking in. And there are no non-adjacent figure targeting beacon. Oh, they have range. Man, I'm dumb. Why am I moving so close to these guys? Well, I guess for the circuitry overload. So, this one moved. 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's going to shoot there. And he gets 1 normally, 1 for targeting beacon. It is shooting up, though. But, we're still going to try. If an Omnicron repulsor you control successfully defends. Okay. And that is going to be 1. Gladiatrons have a defense of 3 normally, 1 for height. And that's going to be 2. Defended. This one will attack right across. For 1. Defended at 3. This one will attack across right there. Nothing. Excuse me. All right, that is that. That's the round. All right, and we will get the D20s and roll for another round here. 19-7. Gladiatrons are first. Order marker number 1, Gladiatrons. And we've got 2 there. 3, 4. Get this one here. Now that we know, well, we knew they had range. I just forgot because I think these things are kind of lame. we want to start moving up these guys, because otherwise they're going to just be picked off back here. But we also don't want to throw away potential attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2. Nope, that's 2. Need 2 attacks over here. Alright, this guy will move there. Alright, first, Astrid attacking across. That's 2 normally. 1 for Astrid. And that is going to be 2. They have a defense of 3. And 2 defended. Uh-oh. This could be a really terrible round. On a 14 or higher, the attacking figure must immediately end its turn, and all order markers must be removed from its army card. Well, 2. You're fine. Okay. We'll get an attack across right there. 2 normally. 1 for Astrid. And that is another 2. And only 1 did not successfully defend, but I believe you control successfully defends. Yeah. Got to make sure I get these abilities right. Last 4 videos, I was just doing everything wrong. Sure, it'll be pointed out that I forgot the range. So, that's that. You moved. You get to attack. It's going to be 2 normally. 1 for Astrid. There we go. When rolling defense dice against normal attack from an adjacent figure, Gladiatrons add 1 die. This whole... Okay, I'll get it. And 2 successfully defended. Now, because he did not roll any wounds, no roll was needed, but you always have to roll for an attack. So I'm going to say it was a successful defense. And 1. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's play these guys and these guys properly now. I'm just so nervous. I got pros watching me play and rolling their eyes and groaning every time I make a mistake. Omnicron Repulsors. But, as I've been told, it is a game originally intended for 8-year-olds. So, what does that say about the fact that I can't remember anything? Huh. Well, Omnicron Repulsors, movement of 5. Don't necessarily need to move up, but to get that targeting bonus, you know, we don't need to move with these things. We will shoot down at Astrid, so we get 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for targeting beacon. And that is 1. They have a defense of 3 normally, and an adjacent figure. 3. Defended. Okay. Well, we blew that chance, probably. Let's do... This guy will shoot down at that one. 1 normally, 1 for height, and 1 for targeting beacon. For 1. 1 defended, and this one will also shoot down there. 1 normally, 1 for height, 1 for targeting beacon. Alright, 2. And only 1. Did not defend. Okay. There we go. And, oh, after moving and before attacking. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's, first, this may change the whole turn. Okay, this guy... Not zapped. He's fine. And then we've also got... That was a 1. Roll here for this one. 5. Not dead. Okay, so the results would have been the same. Okay. Oh, man. Gladiatrons. They are up with a movement of 5. Going this way, probably not the best. No. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. All right. We'll get an attack across with Astrid. That's going to be 2 normally. 1 for Astrid. And that's going to be 2. Okay. Remember, if you guys don't do this, you have a potential to get zapped. Alright, 1. Dead. Let's get an attack across there. 2 normally. 1 for Astrid. And that's going to be 2 more. Only 1. Let's get an attack across right there. 2 normally, 1 for Astrid. 1. And 1. Successfully defended. Only 11. And we'll get an attack up right there. Risky. 2 normally, 1 for Astrid. 2. 3. And then 1 for height. 2. Successfully defended again. And 18. They lose their last order marker. And their turn immediately ends. So, the Omnicron Repulsors are going to get 2 free turns here. Now's the chance to take advantage of some stuff. But the player who does that doesn't know that because it's one on James Murphy. So, we'll do 1. They don't have climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. That one will go there. This one will stay here. 1, 2. Yeah, same thing. 5. All right. We'll get an attack down on that one. Up first. We will do the circuitry overload on this guy. 13 or higher. Your circuits have been overloaded. You're dead. Okay. This one will shoot down at the one on Astrid. That's going to be 1 normally, 1 for height. For 1. And that is 1 defended. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just out of range. And we will do... There's a hair on that guy. We will do an attack here. 1 normally, 1 for height. 1. 1 defended. We'll get an attack down at this one, and we are adjacent, so I also forgot to do that. 11, he's alright. We will get an attack down on him. 1 normally, 1 for height, and we'll do it with this guy, though, because he didn't move, so we'll do it here and shoot down and get the extra attack die. And 1. Alright. 2. Successfully defended. Now, my third order marker was the Gladiatrons. I cannot believe you get to take another turn. I'm playing with Dracula. Alright, Omnicrons are going to go. Pretty good just sitting in your start zone with these guys. Sitting or sitting. Either one. It'll get you results. Well, these guys are pretty good sitting up there. Decent shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So those guys are just out of range. We will go here with this one. So there's 2. And we'll just get another attack there. Not much is going to happen with these guys. Let's do first circuitry overload. That roll here. And that is actually going to be the proper die to represent the team. 19. You're dead. But can they even stop on treasure glyphs? Probably not. Whatever. Alright. Let's do a circuitry overload here. 12. You're fine. Now I'm going to check that because that guy might not even legally be there and we'll just put him there if that's the case. Alright, it just says it doesn't cause figures to stop when they step on it and only unique heroes can attempt to pick them up. So, rather than be self-conscious about the small mistakes I make, I'll just invite Ken to play with me. You'll help me make one of these videos great. So anyway, that is that, and we will now do an attack across right there. That's going to be 1 normally, and nothing else. That's 1, 3 normally, 1, 4, melee defense 1, and he still died. Ha! Great. Okay, we'll shoot down at that guy. So 1 normally, 1 for height. For 2. And only 1. Done. And then this one will shoot across. And that's actually up. Yeah. Because this is 2, 1, 2, 3. Right? That's up. 1, 2 from the ground. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Man. Get your glasses on, Derek. We'll get an attack across. 1. 3 normally, 1 for height. 1. No surprise there. Alright, I think that the Gladiatrons need to switch up their strategies. Because this is just throwing units at a unit specifically designed to stop what they are. Whereas, we'll see how it goes with other things. Okay, now, we've got D20, D20, round 3, fight! That's Guile's theme music, I believe. We've got 14 to 11. Gladiatrons go first. Order marker number 1 is actually going to be on James Murphy. And we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll go here and get an attack down on this guy. Because that's, yeah. And that's a smaller medium figure adjacent to him. So he's got 2 attack normally, 1 for height. And only 1. And does not defend. That was probably a critical figure to kill. Alright, number 1, Omnicron Repulsors. We will go on 7, 6. That one will stay there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, no circuitry overloads. So we will get a shot down. 1 normally, 1 for height. That's going to be 1. He has a defense of 2. 1 defended. And another shot down at him. For 1. Not defended. Takes a wound. Alright. Now, I might have banked a little too much on him because there's Astrid to grab, but we'll see. I mean, even with a bold charge by James, that's going to be trouble. 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, he only moves 5. Oh man, this might have just killed him. I'm going to commit to this, but I'm going to try a shotgun blast. Any figures adjacent to the chosen figure are also affected by shotgun blast. Clear sight and shot at the chosen figure. Roll attack dice once for all affected figures. Okay, so let's see if Johnny Shotgun Sullivan lives up to his name. Oh, that's not Johnny Shotgun Sullivan. That's James Murphy. So he lives up to Johnny Shotgun Sullivan's name, but he's just James Murphy. Yikes. Well, I could edit that out, fix my mistake, but that was a 3-skull roll, so I'm just going to roll with it. Got 3 defense normally, 1 for height. I wonder how many times I've called that guy Johnny Shotgun Sullivan. Nothing. And then 3 normally, 1 for height on the second one affected. Only 2. Blammo. From Blammo. It's log. It's log. All right. Order marker number 2. Omnicron Repulsors. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop there. Okay, we'll just stop there. All right. Circuitry overload. 10, you're fine. We'll get an attack across right there. Nothing. And just because it prompts a roll. 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get an attack across from height. 1 normally, 1 from height. For 2. Yeah, this guy is not going to be able to withstand these constant height against him attacks. Nothing. Alright, he may die right here, just like I said. We'll get another attack down on him. Alright, 1. Does not defend. He is at 1 hit point. Alright, dude. He is actually going to go 6, 7, 10, 11. He will go here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And he will shoot. Because they have Ivor, we will shoot with him to there. It's going to be an attack up. But he is an attack of 2. Plus 1 for Astrid. And that's going to be 2. 3 normally. 1 for height. And defended. Okay. Omnicron Repulsors. We will go 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Circuitry overload. 16. Who's your favorite possum? Lester and Mordecai. We will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Count it again. It's still not enough. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get an attack from height down on that one. 1 normally, 1 for height. And that's going to be 2. 2 defended. That's all the low ground ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get an attack across. For 1. 1. And that is it. It is now James Murphy's turn. Now, why would range 7 be able to reach that guy when this one was range 7 and did not? Stupid. You are stupid. Let's do 1. It's the end of the round. We're just going to pass. I don't want to quite lose him. All right. Setting up order markers. Don't peek. No peeking. All right. I had to lick the ladle shy. Here we go. 13-4. We've got Omnicron Repulsor going first. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. James is going to probably get taken out. We will do that. We'll take that one. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's get 2 Zappos in over here. Zatarans. 5, nothing. And 14. Sound effects not necessary, but designer Alex Davey does Counter-Strike sound effects, so sometimes sound effects make the game. We're going to shoot down at James Murphy. 1 normally, 1 for height. Nothing. And it would prompt a roll, but I don't feel like doing it because there's no benefit from that. This one will get an attack across. Actually, this one will get an attack down on him. 1 normally, 1 for height. And nothing. And then we will get an attack across. 1. 3 normally, 1 for melee defense 1. And blanked it. So, nice job. My battery had died, so I had to charge up. Anyway, order marker number 1 is on the Gladiatrons. And we're going to start to probably move some up here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2. Okay. Now, man, really? That puts them in a lot of danger for a attack here, but did I just shoot a figure across the battlefield and put him on the floor? I think this guy was dead. I put him there, but on a review of the video, there was nobody there. Ah! Here's where he was. Anyway, after that mess, let's get some attacks in. Now, I know I set myself up for some circuitry overloads, but if I don't do something here, it's just going to be a sweep. Okay, we're going to get an attack across. That's going to be 2 normally, 1 for Astrid. 3. That's going to be hard-pressed to defend against that. 1. Okay, good, good. And we'll get an attack across here. That's going to be, again, 2 normally, 1 for Astrid. And, oh, 1. This could be bad. 2. Successfully defended. 14 or higher. 1. You're all right. All right, we'll get another attack. 2 normally, 1 for Astrid. And that's going to be 1 and 3. 1. Successfully defended. So again, EMP shielding. 8. Not enough. Okay, order marker number 2 is going to be on the Omnicron Repulsors. And let's see what we can do. We're going to leave him there because that's an attack of height on Murphy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Circuitry overload. We got 2 rolls. $18. This one's gone. Roll for this one now. 1. You're all right. Get an attack down on James Murphy. That is going to be 1 normally, 1 for height. Nothing. Okay, this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to shoot at that one there, so we get 1 normally. 1 for targeting beacon. Nothing. And we'll get an attack across. 1. 3 normally. 1 for melee defense 1. And blanks it. Man, you were programmed to be a moron, apparently, because now you're dead. Well, that's it for them. Order marker number 2, Gladiatrons. We will... Ooh, I want to engage here. Might as well go all out, because we don't have any more order markers on the Gladiatrons, so Let's link up with some of these guys and hopefully get them killed. We'll give Murphy the boost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop there. 1, 2. We'll stop there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that's a low ground attack, but anything with this dude is going to be low ground. Okay. We're getting attack across right there. 2 normally. 1 for Astrid. That's going to be 2. Only 1. Good. We'll get an attack across right there. 2 normally, 1 for Astrid. And 1. So now, if he successfully defends with EMP shielding, it's not going to be so bad. It doesn't matter. You're dead. I am sorry. Okay. Decent turn for them. However, Thyraxis Dragoon is going to go. Before taking a turn with Thyraxis Dragoon, you may choose an enemy figure within 6 clear sight spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Well, doesn't matter. I mean, look at an unrevealed order marker on that figure's army card. No unrevealed order markers. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Well, yeah. Could have gone for him, but there's juicier targets over there. We'll see if that backfires or not. Alright. James Murphy is going to go. And we are actually going to give up this glyph. Okay. We're going to try and go for Kelda. Going to get a shot up right at him. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. 2. 3 normally, 1 for height. And only 1. Amazing. Very good. No cameras. Yeah, all right. Very good. That is the round. So instead, we're going to do this. Why would you get their order marker, goofball? Alright. D20s. This could be a critical round right here. 15-2. Gladiatrons go first, and we've got James Murphy, who is now going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he heals. When a hero you control lands on this glyph, remove all wound markers from that hero. If a squad figure lands here, nothing happens. This glyph may never be placed symbol side up. Well, got the Murph fully healed, and he is going to shotgun blast this guy right there. Well, yeah, it's four affected figures either way. We'll do it. Let's go. Starting zone attack. That's going to be range 5, attack 3. Beep, 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 beep. You're dumb. Alright, well, the response. Thyraxis Dragoon. And we are going to actually try Maddening Chitter on him. 20. And if you roll a 14 or higher, may look at unrevealed order marker on that figure's army card. You may then choose another figure controlled by the same player and move that figure. Well, it's an X, so we will move it. But I had to act as if I did not know that, and the smart play might have been to go for a hero, especially with Shotgun Blast, because if you're watching this, you're like, duh, go for the squad figures because you knew that was there. As I said before, gotta pretend I don't, and me as a player would have gone for the hero in this situation. So, now that we know that he has no more moves, we will 1, 2, 3. Nope. He can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Thyraxis Dragoon is now locked down, but we are going to get an attack of 5. And that's 2. 3 normally, 1 for melee defense 1. And does not defend. Alright. Wiggity wiped out. Let's do order marker number 2. It's going to be on the Gladiatrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it might have been 4. 1, 2, 3. This one can still move. Ugh, stupid river. And 1, 2. We'll stop there. Alright, 2 attacks on Thyrax. That's going to be 2. That's 2. Has a defense of 5. And 2. Defended. 1. And defended. Well, that's going to be punishing for them, because order marker number 2, Thyraxis Dragoon, you're stuck there. Up. Once per round. We will try an attack. So first, we'll attack that one there. And that's going to be 2. 1 does not defend. We will try for a Battle Frenzy 16. 16 or higher. Another 20. Gets another attack. All right, 3, 4, 5. Get an attack across right there. Did I just do an attack where I forgot the melee defense 1? We'll see. Hold on. I did, so hold on. There's a chance that the double attack might affect the same guy. Yep, he's alive. We're going to do it fair, and we're going to get another attack in on same guy. That's going to be 4. Now defended. 1. Now he's dead. Just took a frenzy roll to get rid of him. Okay. Now, order marker number 3 is going to be on the Gladiatrons. Stop there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop here. First, we will get an attack on Thyraxis. That's going to be 2 normally. 1 for Astrid. Ah, wait, whoa. 1, 2. I can move still. Oh, it doesn't matter. But I want to get out of the low ground. Which, yeah. Nothing. We'll get an attack right there. And that is going to be 1. Successfully defended. And 4. Not EMP shielded. Okay. Well, order marker number 3 is on the Omnicron Repulsors. So we will do 1, 2. One, 2. Okay. Now, we're hoping for a roll here. Let's do Circuitry Overload. Show me potato salad. 12. Oh, not enough. Okay. But we're still probably going to take out Murphy here. Let's do an attack. We've got 2 attacks across and then potential here. So first, we're going to attack across. Not great. Nothing. And again, nothing. All right, we'll get an attack down. So that's 1 normally from height and then 2 for targeting beacon, or 1, and then 1 for height, and 2 for targeting beacon, because it is non-adjacent figure. Doesn't say non-adjacent Soulborgs. Oh, whoa. It adds 1 to their attack if at least one Omnicron Repulsor you control is adjacent to the defending figure, so moving another one up was stupid. Could have got 2 attacks, height. Alright, 2! And blanks it. Okay. Well, that's the round. So now we're going to go... Woo. 12-6. Omnicron Repulsors are first. They are doing Thyraxis Dragoon. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We are going to do our free... Well, no, it's before taking a turn. Before taking a turn. Once per round, before taking a turn with Thyraxis Dragoon, you may choose an enemy figure within 6 clear sight spaces of Thyraxis Dragoon. Well, yeah. Line of sight from the head to the head. But you can't see out the back of your head, and your sight line is here. So you have an imaginary cone going that way. So I would say no, that is not within 6 clear sight spaces. I will wait to see if that's clarified in the comments if anybody so desires. But it says before taking a turn, so I can't do my free flip, which would make me able to see him in clear sight. So I'm going to say no maddening chitter roll is going to happen. But we will try it on the Gladiatron that's adjacent, because you don't need to do line of sight. Actually, I'm going to stop that and ask the source right now. Alright, I got a reply from Mike S., who helped do the rules errata for Renegade and everything, so I'm taking his call as law. And he said that she can do a roll of maddening chitter because her own sculpt is not blocking her sight, unlike Major Q9's shoulders or Nilfheim's wings, etc. So, maddening chitter, all of that was worth it. Nope. Yes, maddening chitter. That's Battle Frenzy is the 16. Okay, so I can take a look at one unrevealed order marker, and I may move it to the other figure's army card. So now we're going to just... I don't know which ones these are, but we're going to do something else. Going to enlist the aid of a D6 here, and start here is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I can move it. We'll move it to this. Okay. Now we have to do an attack here. Five. Well, 5 dice, not 5. All right, 2, 3, and then melee defense 1, and only 1. Now, its Battle Frenzy is another attack, so no movement. Thyraxis is done. Number 1 is going to be James Murphy, and we will... Nope. We are going to shotgun blast right here, and he cannot be affected by his own shotgun blast, so that's going to be 1. This one's defending first. You're fine. And this one is defending as well. And you are fine. All right. And no EMP because he is not a Soulborg as far as we know. But order marker number 2, Thyraxis Dragoon. And we will do 1, 2, 3. We'll just take that and that stops the figure, but prevents him from healing. Order marker number 2 is on the Gladiatron. And 3, 4, 5. He's doing no good over there. Order marker number 3. Ooh, Omnicron Repulsors. And we're not going to make the same mistake we made last time. So we are just going to sit. And I'm going to try for Circuitry Overload. 4. No circuits overloaded. We'll do an attack down. So that's 1. 1 from height. 1 from adjacent Omnicron Repulsors. 3. Ouch. Doesn't defend. He's dead. Okay. Well, James Murphy is gonzo. And we will do an attack down on this one. So that's going to be 1 plus 1 from height, plus 1 for an adjacent Omnicron Repulsor. And 2. I didn't attack with this guy. I should have. I only moved the 1. We're going to give him a chance here. This is the 3rd or 4th time I've done this in this video, but you want to remind your opponent that they were able to do stuff, and we still gave up Astrid. We'll do 2 dice. That's 1. 1. Successfully defended. And 4. No circuits overloaded. Okay, now we will do the attack down on that guy. And 2. And blanks it. He's dead. Okay, I gave you a second chance, but now you're dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get an attack across. Nothing. Okay. Order marker number 3. It's on James Murphy, who is dead. So that is the round. That's life. All right, 10-1. Thyraxis Dragoon is first, and we will do another roll for Maddening Chitter. And you are okay from the chitter this time. We can go over. No, I think that's same level. It's not like crossing over. I think double space figures can go same level liquids, but whatever. We're just going to say it stops because it's the same level and the base entered a water spot. I know double space figures can cross over 1, so... Alright, a double space figure does not have to stop its movement over 1 water space between 2 land spaces. However, these are swamp water and they are treated as regular water in the regular way, so that would stop him. Order marker number 1 is going to be on the Gladiatron. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to go here, get an attack across. 1. Basically going in to kill himself. 3. Uh-oh. And 18. So, just lost all the order markers from EMP response. Yeah. Immediately ended its turn and all order markers must be removed. Well, number 2, Thyraxis Dragoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stop there. Get an attack down. 3, 4, 5. Not down. Same level. And that's going to be 1. 3 normally, plus 1 for melee defense. 2 defended. We will try a Battle Frenzy 16. Nope. And lost the order marker. Back to this team. Number 3. And 4. No way he can defend that, probably. No way he can defend that, probably. Alright, 1. Yep. Well, Gladiatrons are Gladiagone. The Omnicron Repulsors make it and advance in this season. However, this is pretty much set up to fight Soulborgs. Both the first times they've premiered, I've had them fight who they're better against, because these things just will not last against other figures. But today, they can celebrate a victory. And I had lost it, but I found it, and somehow a bottle of water spilled on it. But here are the standings now. I will probably have to redo this and clean it up. But we got Jandar with another victory, and Vydar with another loss. Thus ends another episode.